Today, we will be reading a story called Little Flap Learns to Fly. Little Flap Learns to Fly is a fantasy. A fantasy is a made-up story that has characters and events that could not be real. For example, a fantasy can have animals that can talk to each other and behave in the same ways that people do. Illustrations may be used to help readers visualize characters, events, and settings that could not happen in real life. Remember, as readers, it is important to be able to ask and answer questions about what I read or what has been read to me. Little Flap Learns to Fly. Little Flap was happy living in his nest. His friends, Fluff and Tuff, lived in the nest next to him. Every morning, they sang songs together. Their parents brought them worms to eat. One day, Fluff asked, "Can we get our own worms?" Tuff said, "We can, if we learn to fly." Fluff said, "Yes, let's learn to fly." Little Flap peered over the edge of his nest. It was very high up. When he looked down, the ground seemed very far away. He felt scared. He was too afraid to tell his friends about his fear, so he kept his feelings a secret. Fluff said, "Let's practice flapping our wings. It will make them strong. Watch." Tuff and Little Flap watched Fluff. Then they copied her actions. Soon it was time to fly. Little Flap could no longer keep his feelings a secret. He asked, "Will I fall? I don't want to get hurt." Tuff said, "You can depend on Fluff and me. We're your friends." Fluff said, "I have an idea. We will go first and we will show you how. Then you can try. If you fall, Tuff and I will rescue you." Tuff said, "Yes, we can save you." Tuff and Fluff jumped out of the nest. They flew. Little Flap looked down nervously. He still felt uneasy, but he felt a little braver with his friends. "Okay," he said, "let's try." The three birds stood together on the branch. They counted 1, 2, 3. Then they flapped their wings fast and jumped. Little Flap lifted into the air. "You're flying just right," said Fluff. "You're flying perfectly," said Tuff. All three little birds landed in a patch of soft green grass. Little Flap said, "Now, I know I can always depend on you, Fluff and Tuff. You are my friends." Then he found a big, juicy worm and shared it with his friends. Now, Little Flap likes flying.